What's going on, my friends? So I'm posting this video. It's actually one I made a little bit ago about the importance of sleep. I've learned myself that when my sleep schedule is off, I start to feel sick. Sometimes like sinuses, throats, like just digestion doesn't work. I just feel crappy. I'll hold water. My hunger will be all off. I'll be craving stuff like out of this world. And so I wanted to actually do some research and read a bunch of articles and see why that is, like why sleep is so important, so I could actually explain it to my clients, because a lot of them will still sacrifice sleep first. They'll sleep like 5 hours a night or 3 hours a night, and it'll be totally different from day to day, like 10 hours, 3 hours, and they don't understand that the reason that they're either holding weight or that they have crazy cravings is usually because of sleep if everything else is aligned. So I made this video to talk about that. I took a poll on Facebook, so when I talk about the poll in the video, that's what I'm referring to. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know. Smash the like button while you are here. When you opened up the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I do post videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so today is Wednesday's informational video. Thanks guys. See you after the intro. Happy Tuesday night. So I'm here to talk about the poll that I put up yesterday. So I was actually genuinely just curious to see if people had more trouble falling asleep or waking up. To those of you who answered waking up, usually that comes down to falling asleep. So which one is it? Or you just go to sleep really late and then you struggle to wake up, so it's a matter of the amount of sleep. So this is going to address both of those topics. How to fall asleep, so things that you might not be doing right now that are going to help you fall asleep, and then things to help you wake up. So these are from my own experience, my experience with my clients, and then lots of reading that I've been doing. First of all, I want to quickly go into why the F sleep is important. All of you would agree with me that sleep is important, yes? So if I don't know a single person that if I said, do you think sleep is important, that they would say no. Obviously we know it's important, yet it always gets shafted. It's always the first thing to go when you're busy, when you need to do more things. The first thing to go is like, oh, I'll sacrifice sleep instead of something else. So I deal with this a lot, specifically related to like health and fitness goals and things like that. So if somebody's having a lot of trouble with their weight loss in the first place, like if they have their diet and their exercise already aligned and they can't lose weight, usually it comes down to sleep. They're not getting enough sleep, they're not getting consistent sleep, or any mixture of those things. So sleep is super important because when you're sleeping, your hormone levels are getting regulated. So if you sacrifice sleep, a lot of different things are gonna happen. So I'm just gonna go over the big ones. So you're gonna have higher levels of GHRELIN, which controls your hunger, and among many other things. You're gonna have low levels of leptin, which is what's going to result in you having cravings all the time, being starving all the time, and just feeling like a crazy person. Your cortisol levels are also gonna be shot. So cortisol is what is released when you are stressed. It's your body's response. So if that is shot, all of your energy is going towards taking care of whatever situation you're stressed in, like fight or flight mode. If that's super high, then your body's ability to break down or metabolize glucose is gonna be shot. Three very important things when it comes to weight loss or fat loss or anything of that nature. So there's a way more, but I don't want this video to be super long. So sleep, very important and crucial. Also, fun fact, you will die of sleep before you will die of hunger or thirst, I believe. If you see someone who's really sleep deprived, or you yourself are sleep deprived, you'll notice that typically those people are overweight, they look really strung out all the time, they're really stressed, they have high blood pressure, nothing seems to be really working, and they really struggle to control those things. So sleep, people sleep. So now talking about falling asleep first of all, because I think that that affects waking up more. So the first thing I ask people when they say they struggle to fall asleep is, oh, okay, what's your sleep routine? What's your nighttime routine? And usually people say, what do you mean I don't have one? I like get in bed and look at my phone and then I fall asleep. So I'll be the 1000th person to tell you that artificial light is going to keep you awake. It's going to keep your mind awake. So I'm not just gonna tell you to not look at your phone before you go to bed, because sometimes I need to check stuff. I need to text someone back right before I fall asleep. So if you do need to look at your phone before you fall asleep, what I want you to do, if you have an iPhone, if you have an Android, I'm sorry, swipe up, hold the brightness button down. If you hold that down, this is gonna come up. If you hit night shift, and then whatever, then it's gonna turn off the blue light that is emitted from your phone. Other than that, you need to establish some type of nighttime routine, the same you would as morning or your day schedule. You have to have something that tells your body and your brain to shut off, that you're about to go to sleep, etc. So whatever it's gonna be for you, if that's reading, if that's journaling, if that's drinking a cup of tea, if that's eating right before bed, that's a whole nother topic. You can do that, it's fine. You need to establish some type of routine that you do every single night that tells your body it's time to go to sleep. Another thing is you really have to establish a sleep schedule for yourself. So falling asleep and waking up is gonna be way easier if you do it at the exact same time every single day. So I try really hard to get to bed at 11 and wake up at 7. No matter what. If I have to go to bed at 11:30, wake up at 7, that's fine. It's not that bad. But really establish a sleep schedule and stick to it. Just like you would anything else. It has to be habit. So other things when it comes to falling asleep, if your brain is just all over the place, guided sleep meditation is a great way to start to learn how to calm your brain down. So I had to do that in college. When I was prepping for a show, I had a full-time job working for myself, I had a part-time job at a coffee shop, and I was a full-time student. So lots going on in my brain, and I had to use guided meditation to fall asleep. And it works, like a charm. If you need the links, let me know. Aside from obvious things like cut your caffeine at 3, for real, cut it. I don't care if you're tired, your body will adjust. Some people can drink more than others and be fine, but if you're struggling to sleep, that should be like one of the first things. So switch to decaf. You can still drink coffee, there's just less caffeine than caffeinated. When it comes to waking up, everybody likes to just say they're not a morning person. As long as you have a sleep schedule, you can be a morning person. You might not like getting up in the mornings, you might like sleeping in, but everybody has the same ability to wake up and get out of bed. So when it comes to waking up, the best thing I ever did was setting my phone in the other room. I'm a really light sleeper, so if you're not, maybe putting it on a side table just out of your reach and having a super loud, obnoxious alarm, but really do that. Like, it's so easy to keep your phone and slide it under your pillow. If you wake up in the middle of the night, 1, you're gonna be tempted to go on your phone, that'll keep you awake. But 2, if you can just reach and shut it off, in your sleep, you're probably gonna do that. So set it just far enough away from you that it's gonna wake you up, or all the way in the other room, which is what I had to do. And then I was forced to get up and shut off the alarm every morning. And 2, which most people don't do, have something that you do every morning that forces you to start thinking a little bit and waking you up. So for me, I got up, I turned my phone off, and I made a pot of coffee. That required me to be somewhat like coherent and awake. So I made a pot of coffee, I'd go lay back down for like 10 minutes, but I'd still be kind of awake. And I'd be looking forward to having that coffee. So making a cup of coffee or making tea or something when you wake up is going to wake your mind up and get you ready to get up. So these are my absolute best tips and tricks and things that have worked for me and my clients, and hopefully this helps you out and gets you more willing, I guess, to prioritize your sleep. So you will be very happy you did, and your body will love you for it. So let me know, give me some feedback, and I'll see you guys probably in the next video, maybe tomorrow. I think I'll be posting about my reverse diet on YouTube, but thank you for watching, and thank you for your feedback. So I'll see you guys.